Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ashley. I'm a homeschooling mom with 7 kiddos, ranging, you can hear them in the background, ranging from 12 down to 10 months. So I wanted to do a quick video, pretty quick, on how I schedule breaks, and really my trick is that I don't. So I have mentioned before that I have a very kind of loose daily schedule and daily flow of things as it pertains to breaks and scheduling, like yearly scheduling. So we operate typically on our ISD, the public school calendar for the most part, give or take some. So we will start about the same time in August and finish around about the same time in May, usually. Now, for Christmas and Thanksgiving, we usually always take that full week off, unless we're going out of town or something. And the summer, like I said, we take the full summer off, and the Christmas we take off. So we usually do about roughly the same number of days, vacation days at our nearby public school, or we've moved, so, but our previous ISD that we were in uses the same kind of calendar. Now, in Texas, we are not required to prove any attendance, to take attendance. We really are required to do nothing except for just basically a verbal, when I pulled the kids out of public school, just basically like a verbal promise, if you will, that I would be doing math, language arts, good citizenship. And that is it. There is no record keeping. Now I do still write down things and what curriculum I use. And I do still keep schoolwork just in case somewhere down the line they needed that information. There is nothing. There are no checkpoints, nothing. And so attendance has never been an issue. But I do like to keep about, and it works out that way, about the same amount of days as they would be doing in public school. Now, for vacation days, vacation times. Now, as a homeschooler, one perk is that you can do vacation anytime during the year. I still typically like to take the summer vacations and, either, Christmas time during that time, or Thanksgiving or whatnot. I still like to do the typical breaks, vacation times, because summers usually we have the long stretch and we don't homeschool year round. So that's our big stretch of vacation time. However, I do not set in stone those dates. It can be as crazy and as kind of free-flowing as, okay, Friday is going to be our last day, and then we will take a week off for Thanksgiving, and that's it. I do not typically write down in my planner or in my scheduler or whatever that we are taking this week off. I just know when that week of Thanksgiving is. I just know when that 2 weeks-ish of Christmas time is, and I just mentally prepare for that. And the kids know that too. So they don't have to ask. They'll ask like, what day are we stopping for Christmas, or what day are we stopping for Thanksgiving? But they know typically how long the breaks are because they were in public school. And so they know that this is one reason why I did that and why I've kept with that schedule and kept with that kind of flow. Now, if I have a baby, if we have just recently moved, granted, that was in the summer, but we had about probably 2 to 3 weeks towards the end of last school year where the kids, we just had to stop for a little bit because and finish up after, because there was no way we were going to pack a house and move it. And that was so unexpected that it was just one of those things that we had to do it. So I am very, very, very flexible when it comes to that. There is no set in stone vacation days, and it is okay to be like that. I have 7 kids and it keeps my sanity, so it's okay. You could have 1 kid and still operate that way, and it is okay. Do not think that you have to write down your exact days that you are stopping and starting. Now, if that suits you and you feel like that's the best way that you operate, then go ahead and do that. I'm not telling you not to do that, but know that it's okay to have such a flexible schedule that you literally just know the time frame and plan accordingly. When I have babies, I will typically take a week or 2 off of school, sometimes longer. If I have, like that last child that I had some health complications after I had him, so it took a little bit longer, and I'm okay with that. Or I will gradually, if we are taking a little bit longer, then I will kind of lighten the load going back in from the break. So really, I am here to say, overall, in this video, in summary, I do not have set days. I have set time frames where I will say our summer break lasts from about this time to this time. We will start back. I personally am not positive what day we're even starting back this year. I don't know what our nearby public school, I think, starts on like the 11th or 12th or something like that. Maybe it's a week later. I don't know. So like I said, when I first started, I was like, we are going to do exactly this date, the exact date they start. And if they have a teacher staff day, then we're going to, we're not doing class. We're not doing school. And now I'm like, well, that's just going to be a waste of a day because we could get a lot of stuff done. So overall, I do not stress out over the breaks that we have throughout the school year. Now, if I had to do record keeping and attendance keeping, that would be a whole different story. So this is a very different circumstance than probably some of you that have to do that, because we do not have to record anything. We do not have to go a certain number of days. I could do all of it. We could homeschool Sunday through Saturday and be done in, X amount of months, and it wouldn't make a difference. I mean, it is literally whatever you feel comfortable doing is fine legally in Texas. So anyway, my breaks, like I said, first off, I kind of look at the ISD calendar because we kind of go off the public school schedule. So I look at that and I say, we will start around about this day. If I have all my curriculum and we're ready to go, then we will start earlier sometimes, just a little bit. If not, if I'm waiting for something else to come in, we will start a little bit later. Christmas breaks, we roundabout know when that is. Sometimes we usually take 2 weeks. Sometimes we'll take a little bit longer, depending on if we go on a trip or something. Random holidays here and there, we will take off Halloween. We will take off Valentine's Day. We usually do like crafts or something. So like holidays like that, we will take off. But staff development, things like that are on the calendar for the ISD near us, we don't take off for that. Now, I will say that I do sometimes take random days here and there that I need, mental health days, as I like to call them, whether it's because of the child or because of myself, or we just, what we always pick back up. So that's the thing, is you can be so flexible that you just pick back up, and you don't have to worry about not finishing something by an exact date. So it gets a lot of stress off me and a load of stress off my mind, that I can be flexible like that. So whichever way you like to do it is totally fine. I'm just kind of doing this video to show you what works for me and how I kind of operate on that vacation / holiday / break schedule. Spring break also, we usually do that the week that our local ISD does their spring break too. And if we're on a trip, we can do it longer and then just catch back up. So anyway, if you do something similar to me, let me know, because I like to hear those people that, I like to hear from anybody, obviously, but if you do something similar to me, to let me know that I'm like not the only one, or I'm not like crazy. Just kind of fly by the seat of your pants kind of person when it comes to vacations and breaks and stuff like that. like I said, with a lot of kids, you kind of have to. You just have to let things go sometimes. So, okay, guys, I will see you guys next time for another video. Thanks for watching.